I definitely cried a lot because I was like, I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. It was horrible. It was a horrible life experience. I'm Lael Wilcox. I'm in Tucson, Arizona, and I will tell you about the first time I raced the Tour Divide.
Oh, that's right.
This was my second bike race ever. I had all kinds of ambitions. I'm gonna break the women's record. I was just racing with everything I had. I think I'd ridden about 180 miles, laid down to sleep. So I laid there for 2 hours, but I couldn't slow my breathing down to be able to fall asleep. I'm riding through the dark and it just gets worse and worse. So I had to get off my bike and just start walking. I went out to a grass field and just laid in the grass for 3 hours. Like so crushing to think about having to quit. So I just laid there, started coughing up all this crazy green mucus. I could move again. The next morning, cough up more gunk, feel okay, start riding, and then the same thing happened. Like smoker cough to like breathing through a little red coffee straw. I could compartmentalize it to this one thing is wrong, everything else is actually fine. I mean, how crazy am I? Cough stuff up day 3, day 4, day 5. See this really nice doctor who was like, so when does your race start again? I was like, it's going on right now. So I get this albuterol treatment and I felt like a superhero. I was like, this is incredible because I hadn't been able to breathe for 5 days. And then the same thing happened again. And I just stop on the side of the road. I wake up in the night and see a white fox. I'm just like a pile of bones in this bag. I'm gonna die and there's a fox, and yell at it, wake up again, and it's back there again, like over me. Wake up in the morning and it had stolen all of my food. This sucks. And then after that, everything did get better. At that time, the women's record was 19 days and I broke it by 2 days. And then within a week, I was like, if I hadn't gotten sick, I would have ridden so much faster. And then I was obsessed. And then I went back and did the whole thing again 3 weeks later. I had to break the news to my mom that I was going back to do it again. She started crying. And I rode it a day and a half faster than I had. Ultimately, what the real problem is that I have terrible asthma. I just never knew that. You know, the laying in the grass field, I definitely cried a lot because I was like, I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. And then the other side of it is that you realize, well, I don't have to. I don't have to quit right now. You know, I could wait to quit. I could quit tomorrow. I could quit in 5 hours. Then that's always stuck with me is that I'm like, I could always quit later.